Okay, so these are some of my wild card picks of people to watch out for. So I'm very deliberately not going to name like the biggest names, because you know who Pete Levine is and Bonnie Bainbridge-Kern and Gabon. I'm sure you know who those guys are, okay? So this is more like Mark's personal friends, people I've bumped into, people I have personal history with. If I don't mention you, please don't be upset, okay? I can't mention everyone. This is just some random ones. As you see, no notes, okay? No notes. This is just a few random ones. All right, Paul Linden, one of my trauma teachers, very unique person, tells terrible jokes. He's got his own particular blend of humour. Do check out Paul, okay? I absolutely adore Paul. I owe him everything. Really, I owe him my life and all my embodiment career. But Paul is funny. He's not everyone's cup of tea. If you're easily offended, avoid me and Paul. A lot of the sponsors are great. I don't kind of want to mention them again because they're sponsors, but Dylan and Philip, for example, I've hosted personally in Brighton because they're awesome and they're sort of semi-famous, so I think I can mention them. And Alan, I just adore Alan. I adore Alan. So yeah, do check out her stuff. Other random wildcards. My friend Jamie Catto, super fun, super creative, well worth a look. Conscious Dance, Adam Barley, long-time supporter of the conference. Okay, deep man. When I was in some very personal trouble, he was one of the people I picked up the phone to a couple of years ago. So, love you, Adam. Miles Kessler, one of the best presenters online. You know, you get a lot of people who are very knowledgeable, but not always the best online presenters. Miles Kessler's an aikido, a meditation teacher who's just awesome at teaching online. He was one of the people that inspired me to start this conference. He was doing this years before I was, so Miles, love you. Brooke McNamara, our poet of the conference, well worth a look. She's gorgeous, does amazing work. Brooke's well worth a look. Some of the best sessions from last time. Betsy Politan, another trauma trainer, just a really natural at presenting online. Betsy is absolutely awesome. Recommend Betsy. Should definitely mention a couple of colleagues of mine. So Rachel Blackman from Australia. She's was an actress. She moved into embodiment and bodywork. Very like caring, soft, deep work. Recommend Rachel. And from Russia, often the Russians get missed out. Alexandra Vovoskaya, my co-trainer at the Embodied Facilitator Course. Well worth a look. If you want another wild card Russian, Sasha Gershon's another good one. So a couple of awesome Russians there for you. Another mate of mine, Tesify Teklu, originally from Ethiopia, so he's well worth a look. Works with Strozzi now and the Strozzi Institute, so check out Tesify. Kathleen Booker is absolutely amazing. She's the Jedi of Calm. She's kind of semi-famous, but I want to mention her just because she's an absolute darling. She's been a supporter of the conference right from the start, and she just has this like natural enthusiasm. She knows her subject inside out, of course, as well, but she's got this breathwork, but she's just got this passion, which I just adore. Kathy and Laurie from Open Floor, kind of a bit famous maybe for this video, but they've been supporters. I love what they do. Open Floor is just awesome form of conscious dance. I want to mention them. Steve D'Souza, old friend of mine, very good author, very articulate, speaks around leadership and embodiment, around not knowing. Steve D'Souza, again, not famous, but well worth checking out. A couple of New Yorkers to mention, Emery Moore and Martha Eddy. Emery's just cool, strong martial arts background. Martha Eddy has been doing this a long time, super experienced. She should be more famous. Some of you will know her, some of you won't. So Martha and Emery from New York, well worth checking out as well. Deep embodiment teachers. From the yoga world, my own teachers, Gary Carter, Peter Blackerby, well worth a look. Couple of sort of understated British, sort of very anatomical people, well worth a look. Max Strom, I love and respect. Again, a bit famous maybe for this video, but yeah, got to mention Max. And Simon Borg-Olivier from Australia. Tara Judell, she's too famous, but I've got to mention Tara. I love Tara. Tara Judell from the sort of really deep embodied approach to yoga. Tara's great. From the intimacy track, definitely check out our Christina Dorr, and Ruby May, just doing beautiful women's work, stuff around menstruation, stuff around, well, all sorts of things actually, but Ruby is very special. She's from living in Berlin, but a Brit, well worth a look. Okay, so there's a few. I'm really sorry that I know this is just really off the top of my head, so I know I've forgotten a lot of my close friends. I'm like, but there's just a few good ones that I just wanted to throw like a few random suggestions that maybe you know, it's easy to go, right, I'm going to look at all the big names, but you know, why not try a few kind of unusual ones? I haven't named most of my students either, so there's plenty of people you'll bump into who are trained by me. I think I'm doing a couple of sessions myself as well, so I should probably say to check those out. But yeah, there's a few wildcard suggestions.